Tonight we are getting a better look at the damage at the Edwardsville Amazon warehouse destroyed by a tornado Friday night. Rescue workers are still searching through the rubble for any possible survivors. At least 45 people made it out of the building safely, and so far there are no reports of anyone missing, but search efforts will continue as a precaution. Amazon says tornado sirens sounded 11 minutes before the tornado hit, and loudspeakers warned workers to shelter in place. The company promised to help the families of the 6 victims and the 2 survivors who lost homes.
We're taking care of our own employees, making sure they have everything they need, and we're reaching out to the families of those we lost in this tragic event because we want to understand what they need as well so we can take care of them.
And meantime, the National Weather Service confirmed the tornado that hit Edwardsville was an EF3 with winds as high as 150 miles per hour. Chicago relief organizations, including our partner, the American Red Cross, are rushing to help, and CBS 2's Marissa Parra shows us how they're mobilizing.
I spoke to one person from Midway Airport over Zoom just before he hopped on a plane from Chicago to Kentucky.
When Steve Wise gets a call from the Red Cross, he answers.
I'm currently at Midway Airport, ready to launch to Mayfield, Kentucky.
He is there first to trek from Chicago 400 miles south to Mayfield, Kentucky.
We all knew on Friday that the storm was going to be in a bad shape, and actually we were doing a lot to prepare regionally.
That storm system produced a series of tornadoes, one that would kill at least 6 at an Amazon plant in Edwardsville, Illinois, and that monster tornado crossing states before striking Mayfield by cover of darkness. All that was left from some homes were concrete slabs.
How often are you seeing damage like this?
We have a saying at the Red Cross where if you've seen one disaster, you've seen one disaster, because they're all so different. I'm actually headed there tomorrow, so I will be joining as well.
Red Cross volunteers like Wise are no strangers to natural disasters. This is Wise helping recovery from Hurricane Michael, and a year before that, Hurricane Harvey. This time in Kentucky, he'll lead what's called mass care.
So basically, I'm going to be overseeing and directing the housing, feeding, and related efforts to help people that have been impacted by this terrible event.
With a rising death toll and survivors in need of shelter, food, and running water, Steve Wise said kissing his wife goodbye at the airport never gets easier, but he knows where he's needed.
The thing that helps you is that when you go off and you see people, oftentimes you see tears in their eyes and that they've gone through a lot. So we give them hope.
All of this right before the holidays. Now, several of you have reached out to ask how you can help, and of course, monetary donations and donations of time are helpful, but another thing you can do is donate blood. There was a blood shortage before this happened, but since the tornadoes, there have been several blood drives that have had to be canceled in the Midwest, which made this problem even worse. So donating blood is another thing you can do from right here in Chicago. Reporting along the lakefront, Marissa Parra, CBS 2 News.
And if you want to help out, there will be a supply drive starting tomorrow at EC Dry Cleaning. That's at 5312 South Pulaski Road. They're looking for water, baby formula, non-perishable food items, clothes, coats, and blankets. Head over to our website, cbschicago.com, for more information. And